SMW and Supreme. It's the Destroyer James Davenport here. Your all-star champion, Destroyer James Davenport. Now, I told you all yesterday that day in and day out, I will be out here talking about this championship, talking about Supreme, and hyping up my match coming up this Friday. Now, see, even without this title, I'd be doing the same thing. But with the responsibility of taking over the All-Star Championship, it is now my duty to come out here and promote the All-Star Championship properly. So this goes out to all of Supreme. Now see, every championship should be important to every group of people on the roster. You have your levels of people. And see, the thing is, it don't matter if you're a world champion tier person. Sometimes you have to take a step back to do what's right. Just like I did with this All-Star Championship. As I've said before, I am a man that no matter holding the title or not, I will come out here and I will work my ass off in that ring, on this mic, and on that track. So Supreme, my plans is to make sure that you all are focused. You all pay attention to this All-Star Championship. But not just the All-Star Championship. I want you all paying attention to every champion in this company. Every champion deserves your attention. You don't have to go out there and see, this is where I'll differ from a lot of the other champions. I'm not going to walk out here and say, acknowledge me, blah, 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 blah. I don't do that. I'm not all about that game. Some are, some will do that. And really, if they have to do that, it's sad, and I'm sorry. But, for me, it's about coming out here and putting focus, putting the spotlight on a championship. Just like I did in that best of 7, those 6 weeks where I put all my attention, all my hype, and brought the spotlight to that Heart of Platinum Championship. Now it's time that I put that energy to this All-Star title. So, Supreme, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the people who want a shot at this All-Star Championship. I want to hear from every member of this roster who wants this title, who wants a title that is prestigious. But see, I do know there's going to be some who will try to come out here and discredit me holding this title. And if you want to do that, you can sure as well try. Because I will turn everything you say and explain how I'm different from anybody else who had this opportunity. Now, like I say, I'm out here to make sure this title gets the proper attention it deserves. I'm out here to make sure that this title, it don't matter if I'm here in the ring, I'm right here on this mic, or I'm out on that track, that this title, the All-Star Championship, gets the spotlight that it deserves. So, that's enough about the championship now. I need to focus and hype up my match this Friday on Supreme. The Destroyer James Davenport. The All-Star Champion Destroyer James Davenport versus the former all-star champion, one of the greats, like I have said, one of the greats in the all-star division. His mind is focused on Jackie Jonathan and that world title. But Floki, you don't like me coming out here and repeat myself. So I'm just going to come out here and I'm just going to say it. This Friday is going to be a war. Just like any other match I walk into that match to cause destruction, chaos, and havoc. Be the destroyer. Win, lose, or draw. Now, see, the thing that I'm trying to get people to understand is you don't always have to have the best record in this business to get opportunities. You rookies at the PC who have their tryouts today, pay attention. Look at me. And see the opportunity of a lifetime. All it takes is you coming out here, day in, day out, putting in that work, and you will have opportunities. If you come out here and you give back to this community, you give back to SMW, and you make sure that the future of SMW is properly taken care of, like I have done throughout my entirety of this career here in SMW. Goes all the way back to when I began as a rookie here, and I worked my way up. Now see, I'm a guy who will come out here and I will showcase the young talent. And there's a bunch of young talent on this roster who I cannot wait to face. But right now it's Floki. But see, you guys in the PC, you rookies who have just came into SMW, pay attention. Work your asses off. Come out here day in, day out, and promote your matches. Promote yourself however you have to. It don't matter if you're a face or a heel. Come out here and promote who you are. See, I am the Destroyer James Davenport. I am the one and only NASCAR driver. I am the co-owner of Gold Mine Race Team. And I am a Formula 2, soon to be Formula 1 racer. Now see, a lot of people don't like my racing career, don't like me coming out here and talking about my racing career. But at the same time, I don't care what people think. Just like I don't care what people are going to say about me holding the All-Star Championship, because I'm going to work my ass off to show everybody that this title deserves the proper spotlight, that this title deserves the prestige it had while it was being carried by the likes of Floki. Now Floki, our match Friday, like I told you, it's going to be a war. It is always a war when we step into the ring. Our rivalry dates back a long time. Not even just these last few matches we've had. We've had others. But the thing is, our rivalry, this most recent forms, right now is 1-1. We go back as two people who have had hardships in this company. Like I've explained it. I've talked about your drop-offs, your fall-offs, you hitting rock bottom. But you, and this is the thing, you took everything I said wrong. Because yes, you have great title reigns, bad fall-offs, you leveled off, la 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 la. But the thing is, Floki, you always find a way back to the top. Now with me, it don't matter how many losses I take in a row, I still get back up. Very next week, I'm back in that ring, and I'm talking everything I need to talk. I'm talking that shit just how I have to. It does not matter how many losses I take. I will never stop. I will never stop fighting. So, Floki, I can't wait to hear what you have to say now that I'm All-Star Champion. I know that's going to irk you a little bit, but I know where your focus is and I know where your eyesights are at. Now, see, that's the thing, Floki. Yes, my eyesights were on the world title. But the thing is, sometimes when a job needs to be handled, just like this right here, sometimes you gotta step back and step up. And that's what I'm doing. That is why I'm out here with this title. That is why when I go to my race tomorrow night, this title will be with me. This title will be focused on the television when I'm talking after my race. It don't matter if I take first place. It don't matter if I take 32nd. I will still be up there on that stage talking to the world about that race and about this title. That is who I am, and that is what I'm all about. And Supreme, we're going into put up or shut up. It's time that we step the fuck up. It's time that we come out here and we show why we can be the A show. It is why I'm out here talking and making sure that the focus is on Supreme and every championship that we hold. Me with this All-Star Championship. Raiden Wilson with the Genesis title. Right now, Jackie Jonathan with the SMW Championship. And that's right, it's called the SMW Championship. So people don't get confused and start trying to call it whatever that it's not. It is the SMW Championship. That is Supreme's world title. Right now it's on the hands and shoulder of not only the SMW champion, but the World Heavyweight Championship, which is Platinum's world title. So we all will step up one way or another. I don't care what I have to do to make every single one of you realize what is at stake, what we are going into. So Floki, I can't wait to hear from you. SMW and Supreme, I am the All-Star Champion. And I will make sure day in, day out that the spotlight is on this title. So ladies and gentlemen, your All-Star Champion, the Destroyer, James Davenport, will be heading for victory lane.